What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, back with another video. And in today's video, Trump and his executive orders and him doing this is just affecting the market so far in a positive way. A lot of our Trump-related picks, a lot of our macro-related picks did well today. Palantir bounced back. They got a price target upgrade to $90 from Dan Ives. People starting to see the use cases. SoFi is doing well. Oklo, even though I ain't got the call options, Oklo is the star of the day, man. I got a friend who's up multiple hundreds of percents on Oklo calls. We up $418 today, counted like 15.2 almost. And we're going to talk all about it. I'm going to show y'all all the positions and what we did today. So, starting it off with the Palantir position. So today on Palantir, we did not make any moves on Palantir. We just let it ride up. Palantir actually had a good day. They were actually down pre-market. Then when the market opened, they recovered, went up, went flat, even went down a little, and actually ended the day strong, like close to the highs. We ended up the day like 78.99. We're like 79 after hours. So the original call we bought on the dip, it's up 123%. We rolled one of them yesterday and bought another one. That one up 55%. The call that we bought when we had to roll them Junes, which I didn't want to do, and y'all can see why now. That one's up 51%, so we getting some of that back, what we had to give up when we took that roll. And the one we've been home for the longest is back only down 4%. We got 75.46 shares of Palantir still. You know what I'm saying? We got earnings coming up soon. I'm bullish on Palantir going into earnings. I do know that we had this $110 million expense to pay, so we might get an EPS miss. Stock might tank. We might be down 20%. Don't be surprised. But your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, that's a dip I'm going to be buying, so I'm here for that. If that happens, I mean, I hope it don't, so my position to keep going, but if it does happen, we just got to pay the cost. So with the next position, Patterson Energy, they're not doing it yet. And now I'm looking at Patterson Energy because a lot of my energy plays are starting to pick up. I'm going to give them a little longer, but I haven't necessarily seen the growth I need out of it. But, Trump got an energy policy, so I'm going to give it a little longer. It's a leap. We got a year on it. We only got $60 in it. It's been through worse than this, so we'll let it go. Quantum, they still struggling. They didn't have a good day today. I think they were down today on the quantum trade, so, we still down on quantum. Serve Robotics, I believe, had a down day. We only like 1.7% because we did add a share at the highs. SoFi, man. SoFi, one of the stars of the day right now. SoFi broke 18 today, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. SoFi broke 18 today after going down yesterday. Closed like that. I got to check when we go over the stocks. So the one call, I think it's actually down today because of how it adjusted, but I think it'll adjust good in the morning. The call we bought yesterday, though, the riskier one, we're up 22% on that. So, if SoFi could keep riding, we can make some money off that. So, I like the SoFi position. We got Symbiotic. We still up on Symbiotic. Definitely want to add to that. Tesla, Tesla's in there. Tesla's flat. I would love to buy in this range as I make more money. I told you, I'm still trying to load up on as much Tesla as possible before these robots come out. Uranium Energy finally popped. We're up 9% on Uranium Energy. So that's showing, I'm noticing a lot of my uranium plays are starting to go. Like Uranium Energy, we're finally up 9% on. We up good on Oklo. We're starting to go up on Chemical. So it's looking like the uranium thesis starting to play out a little bit. SPY, we didn't add to the SPY today. But SPY hit all-time highs. So, that's a good thing. Vistra Energy didn't add to that, new position. Walmart, also new position. We're going to be adding to that, especially with the AI coming, AI agents, workforce. I think a lot of stocks that people don't expect could start benefiting soon. So next, let's get to Oklo. Star of the day, man. We up 52% on Oklo, the shares. So, that's a great return for just the shares. I got a partner who's trading the calls. He's doing what y'all see me doing. He making 100%, selling it, buying another call, making another 100%, selling it, buying another call, making another 100%. So Oklo's up through there right now. I'm still going to be adding to Oklo. I think a lot of it got to do with Sam Altman being up there with Trump yesterday, and they were talking about the energy, how AI is going to need a lot of energy. So it's like if you put two and two together, the people, the dude on the board of Oklo, CEO of OpenAI, is right there with Trump when they're talking about deploying all this money into the infrastructure side of AI. They just signed a new contract. They're getting better with developing their SMR. So, I still like Oklo. Nvidia doing well, 146.55. MicroStrategy, Marn, iBit, you know, flat. I actually seen a report today. Someone was saying MicroStrategy is a Ponzi scheme, and I told y'all we gonna find out. That's why we not gonna go overweight. We gonna keep most of our money in Bitcoin, but we gotta play the game with the Marn and MicroStrategy. You know what I'm saying? No risk, no reward out here. So like I said, I'm gonna go overweight the Bitcoin as opposed to Mar and MicroStrategy, but you know, we gonna hold on it. We gonna see how it pans out. So far, it looks like the bear's right because Bitcoin's recovered and Mar and MicroStrategy still ain't recovered, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Microsoft haven't added them. I definitely need to add to Microsoft. Today, you know how we were talking about agents, people? ChatGPT is launching their agents. They're launching the operator. Apparently, it controls your computer. You can tell it to do tasks. They're gonna expand it, make it better and cheaper. Right now, it's only available on a $200 a month version of ChatGPT. So you know that's gonna hit somebody's balance sheet. You know, I'm not big on Microsoft for the call options, but we gotta watch this situation because these technologies are developing very fast, and I'm definitely gonna be doing more AI and AI agent videos because these technologies are developing so fast. What else? IonQ, flat on IonQ. IBM, we haven't had a chance to add to IBM yet, but we will be adding IBM. Robinhood is doing well. Robinhood is doing well. We up 22% on their shares, and they're holding 50 strong, man. Of all the stocks that's at all-time highs, I like Robinhood and SoFi the most because they got real catalysts. They could push them even higher for real. Like, and with earnings coming up, you know, I think they can both be, you know, I could be wrong, but I like both these stocks. I've been liking both these stocks, and I really think, you know, they're just having their moment in the sun. Grab, we're still down on Grab. You know, it's not Grab's time yet. Early in the trade, we bought another Grab call because they're so cheap, $25. Had to give it a shot. So now we got 6 Grab calls. We're gonna let that play out. Still a small position. Google. You know, we only have 2% on Google, but we definitely gonna be adding to Google. Like all of these companies that are in with this AI software, I think that $500 billion, yes, it's going to infrastructure. Yes, it's going to the chip build out, but this is use case season. And in use case season, these software providers and all these people who've been spending money on all these chips are gonna have to eventually benefit. So I definitely need to get my Microsoft position in order. Speaking of positions, we got to get in order real quick before I even talk about GEO. Salesforce, man. With the agents out, we got to mess with the agent force. Now, I'm not going to go harder on them than Palantir because I feel like, you know, Palantir is in the back end of a lot of this software, so they can be behind the scenes and all this stuff. But Salesforce, I'm hearing Mark Benioff saying a lot of things. I'm hearing him say a lot of futuristic things, a lot of game-changing things. He's talking about how this thing's going to change the workforce. He's seeing that his own company and his company, since it's so directly involved in technology, it's almost like a precursor to what's going to happen to the rest of us. So I definitely need a Salesforce position this year. I'm going to be adding to Salesforce a lot this year. GEO, I took them gains for a reason. GEO went down again on me today, and I don't like that. I don't like it, not because it's down. I don't like it because it's down when Trump's in and things are going on at the border. I'm hearing this about valuation concerns because due to the run-up, due to people knowing what would happen with Trump, GEO is definitely overvalued. And if you've been watching the stock market, it's not a stock you want on normal times. It's really a border play, really a Trump policy play. So, you know, we still gonna be in it. But, you know, I was watching it. I'm cautious with it. I might be adding to it. But that's where we at with GEO. Cameco's doing well. Once again, uranium, we up 8% on that. Kava up 2.86%. We probably will be adding to Kava. Broadcom, once again, infrastructure build out. You see the $500 billion coming in, so we definitely gonna be increasing the Broadcom position. The ARM position, I should have added to it today. I put it on the watch list yesterday. Went down 7% today because it went up so much yesterday, but it's fine. It was just our first $5, so we're gonna be adding more to ARM over the year. Of all the stocks on my list that are longer term holds, I really don't like the valuation of ARM like that. That's why y'all see me hesitant on it. I'd rather go with like an NVIDIA or AMD, but we don't have a play in the CPU space. And ARM is like big in the CPU space. They control the game a lot of times. So we're going to keep messing with ARM. And Advanced Auto Parts is just doing what it do. Flickering. It's up, it's down. We're going to see by the end of the year is they going to turn around. That's my turnaround play, man. But that's where we at with it in this market. Things are heating up extremely fast. Between Trump, his executive orders, it's like since I made the video talking to you guys about AI and AI agents, like multiple things have changed since that video, and it's only been 6-7 days. So a lot's going on. We're going to look at these stocks, man. We're going to look at these stocks real quick. All right. So yeah, Nvidia was flat today, only up 0.1%. Looks like the QQQ was up 0.2%. And the SPY was up 0.5. Palantir did well, up 2.7. SoFi did 2.5, closed at 1803. So what else we got out here? Amazon was flat. IonQ, like I say, the quantum trades were down today. Down not that much for the quantum trades, like 3 and 1.6%. It's not that bad. Oklo, like I say, Oklo started today. Anyone who got Oklo calls, anyone who, did some research on that or listened to your boy Steve on that, made some money. Up 13% to $38. It was almost like 39 close. It was trying to go for 40 almost. It was 39 earlier today. Bitcoin was flat. Robinhood was 0.4. Meta, Rocket Lab did 6.58%. They announced, I forgot what it was they announced today, but I'll give y'all some DD on that. Rocket Lab did well today. Archer was up. Let's see. Yeah, McGrath was down, as y'all can see. Chemical was up. Serve was flat and Symbiotic was flat, and Uranium Energy did 3.8%. So that's why we starting to see that breakout. Maybe that'll continue. Maybe we'll finally make some money off Uranium Energy. And GEO was down 2.5% today. We took our little 80% gains just to be safe. And I understand the valuation concerns on GEO because GEO is not necessarily a good stock in a normal environment. But, we're going to keep watching it. Next, let's look at some of these charts, man. Let's look at some of these charts because some interesting things happened today. We had some breakouts. Let's see what happened. Get to that daily. It was on a 2-minute early. It was day trading. Let's see, 2 minute. All right, so yeah. So as I said the other day, we broke that. We caused that fair value gap like I told you we would cause. We broke up again, which is very good. So now we're going to be using this fair value gap as support. So I'd be looking at the 74, 75 area if we fail, to see where we would bounce. And I ain't saying add calls there because, we just had a really sweet dip all the way down here. That's why we up 100% on the calls we bought down there. But, it's a start. As far as Palantir, we're coming to our next bearish fair value gap, but this one isn't as bad. I was more concerned about this one. It's still resistant, so I'm going to take it serious. We got the top of that is 81.26, but I'm not necessarily as concerned about that. Like I said, at this point, unless some really bad macro comes out, I'm all about earnings at this point. I feel like everything's going to have to do with earnings at this point. So that's where I'm at with Palantir. But from a chart point of view, things looking bullish. We got a little resistance, but if they broke all this resistance, they probably could. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see consolidation of down days because we done went up a lot of days in a row. I didn't even think we have another update today. So we'll see what happens with Palantir. Let's go to Tesla. Tesla been having a little struggle in there. They did not get their fair value gap. Remember I told you these stocks got to beat their fair value gaps? Well, Palantir did, but Tesla has not beat this yet, and it's struggling. So if anyone needs some extra Tesla, this would be a good time to get some more, you know what I'm saying? Once again, if we fall back to that 387 range, that 376 range, I don't even think it's 370. Yeah, that range that we called last time, if we fall back down there, we could, try it again for the calls. Below that, 359. But Tesla stock, you just got to deal with what comes with it. You got Elon as the boss. He going to argue. He going to do what he does. And you just got to wait it out and just deal with what comes with it. I'm not mad at Tesla. Like I said, I'm in it for the robot story. So I'm trying to buy as much as I can this whole year. If it breaks out this year, that's great. If it doesn't, that's great because I'm going to buy more. So let's go and look at this QQQ. We ain't looked at the QQQ in a few days. All right. So with the SPY making all-time highs, QQQ, we are not there yet. We still got a little way to go. We're fighting our fair value gap. We tried to get up out of it, but we couldn't. We still in it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do have a red day. But at the same time, if we went on and broke up, I wouldn't be surprised either because a lot of these stocks are beating earnings. Like we had the banks beating earnings. Netflix crushed earnings. Taiwan Semi crushed earnings. So, if any more tech stocks crush earnings, it'd be nothing for them to break this fair value gap and keep going to the upside. So right now, things are looking kind of bullish. It's all about earnings season. It's all about big tech. As long as no crazy macro events happen, if tech beats and we don't get any crazy numbers or anything, things are looking fairly bullish for now. With the new jobs report came in, hotter than expected, more unemployment than expected. So that leads credence to J-Powell cutting rates, which would be bullish for stocks. So, you know, for now, things are looking up. We went through a little earlier sell-off. You know, they was testing our patience, testing our gangster. But, you know, we trying to bounce back. And it's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.